What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about SwiftCoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? Here we are sitting at about 2.9 cents up on the day already. You're up 32.7% right now. Nice pump to start the day. You got 19 hours, 37 minutes left. We are on the 31st of January. It is the last day of the month. It's a nice day to pump to close the month, right? Looking at the monthly candle, you're going to get a very nice bullish body there, up 335%. And counting. I suspect that you do have a bullish finish to the month. I bet what you do is something like you move up now, you're probably boring for 12 hours, and then the last 6 hours of the day or the last 4 hours of the day you pump. Or you're just going to pump all day long. I don't know, but it seems like you're not afraid to take stops here and there, right? Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, if you look at the RSI, you can see that you're finding resistance at the overbought zone somewhere around, about the 90, the 88 area, 84, okay? And then you're continuing to find support down at the 40 or even the 50 around these areas, okay? My theory is this, that whenever you move up on the 4-hour, this next move up, you likely could and would go higher than these readings here, which could promote an overall stronger move than what you saw here, right? Low to high. If we take this low into that high and we go up, let's just say 434%, if we're anticipating a move that could be stronger, this would be a move that's very similar, right? From a low to high kind of perspective, okay? If we were to see a move that's stronger, let's see if we can make sense out of that, right? We'll put lines right here. Maybe it'll be the exact same. Maybe it'll even be a little smaller. You don't know. But 9 cents, I do think that fits in our target range. We take this relative high here to this relative low, and you can see this is okay. So it's in the secondary target range, but still an acceptable target range. I would say 13 cents is the highest I would give you, like, the notion to achieve. The highest number that I would accept is possible by the end of this move, not by the end of the cycle, right? I definitely think SwiftCoin could be worth $1 or more by the end of the cycle, you guys. It really could, and likely it's probably worth multiple dollars by the end of the cycle, okay? But for this move, that's probably going to end, by the end of this week, if not sometime next week, for this little momentary stopping point here, I would think 13 cents serves as the absolute high that I would expect. 9.4 cents, sure, if we saw the same growth that we saw last time. If it was to be a little bit bigger, the 2272 is right there at 10 cents. That might make sense. Or if it were to be smaller, instead of the 2272, the next area to look at would be the 1886 to the 200. And if that were the case, that's at about 7.5 to 8.2 cents. I think I like that, right? This could be the given maximum, though I don't expect it. I just accept it. This is kind of our expected range, right? We accept it and we expect it. And then this is also, I would say I don't expect it, but I accept it as a low potential minimum, right? You're at 2.89 cents, essentially 5.2 cents to 6.1 cents is the given minimum targets. But when I say minimum, I really mean like I'm trying to be pessimistic with this thing, trying to think like it doesn't move up in the way that it has been moving up, right? That it does some kind of weak, wimpy move on this next move up. That's where it would stop. If it does something that's expected, this is where it would stop. If it goes a little bit out of the expected zone on the upside, that's where it would stop. So anything really between about, I would guess, 5.2 to 13 cents is on the table. It's game, but the real target area that I'd feel the most comfortable calling for would be about 10 cents to 7.5 cents. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you're in the midst of that move now. You are literally in the midst of that move now, or at least I think you are. SwiftCoin, I feel like, has been moving pretty similar to XCN, okay? You can see here, actually, while I have this stuff on, you see all these little triangles that I have drawn here, okay? Whenever you break these triangles, you move up rather immediately. This time, however, when we broke this triangle, we moved up, but it took longer. And we didn't get any continuation. We just kind of rolled over. We are actually, oh, dude, we're coming to an apex here. We might break out soon with XCN too. But SwiftCoin could be doing a similar thing, where maybe it starts the day off in a nice kind of bullish posturing, and then it sells off. It could sell off, find support at previous areas of resistance, and then move higher later today or tomorrow. That could happen too, right? I'm comparing it to XCN because that's kind of what XCN did, right? Normally, you look at SwiftCoin, whenever it breaks out into moves, it just keeps moving. This was one of those moments, kind of like what I'm expecting might happen now, where you stop midway through and you're still consolidating, essentially, not making a move like this. If SwiftCoin is in the midst of a move like this, where we are expanding to new highs, okay, if that is the case, then what I'd want to see from a high to a low, I'd want to see a 1 hour close above 3.48 cents. If you can close above 3.48 cents on a 1 hour period, then I will accept defeat. I will accept that. Maybe I shouldn't even say defeat. I'll accept that I was wrong and that victory is at hand for all the SwiftCoin holders, right? I'm not getting defeated, right? I don't hold any SwiftCoin, so I'm okay. But I definitely do believe it's going to go one way or another, right? Whether it goes down from here, from the golden ratio down to the 0.5 and then up, or it goes to the 382 and then up, or it just moves up from here. One way or another, by the end of this move, which I suspect will happen in the next week and a half, if not even within the next few days, you'll be up at 6.1 cents to 13 cents, likely between 7.5 to 10 cents. That's kind of my expectation at the moment. Let's look at this on a shorter term basis and see if we can dissect it a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. 2.79 cents now. Volume's coming in. It's not bad. That's not a good look right there on the 15-minute time frame. See, this is what I meant. This is what I was saying. Right, XCN did this same thing, where instead of seeing these normal breakout moves that are just non-stop to the upside, right, this one's meandering a little bit, right? We might see some meandering with this because I feel like SwiftCoin does track XCN. It's like a day or two behind. And now that I've said that, they'll probably just do their own thing and not be similar at all. And they're not 100% similar, but there's just aspects of it that I notice are similar, right? I'm not the only one that notices it. Rob with Crypto Future, he mentioned it before too. Shout out to Rob on that note. 2.782 cents. I would think you're moving down. I would think you are going to, and I say that and you just move up. Ooh. Last minute here, man. Look at that. Somebody wants this thing to have a bullish finish. Oh, man. I might just have to wait and let this one play out. You guys should just skip the video like 55 seconds ahead because genuinely, I'm curious. Look at all that volume that just came in, man. You remember the volume was down here? They were exactly the same. And the candle too, the body was like pointed down. Dude, there's something going on here. People are battling. You got the battle of the bulls and the bears for sure right now, man. And the bulls are trying to fight for a bullish finish. The bears are trying to fight for a bearish finish. And it all happened in the last minute of this candle. That's how you know this is buying with intention. They're painting candlesticks right now. They want to say, hey, we're going higher. They don't want the bearish signals. They're not like, I don't want to try this in an hour or two. I want to try this now. Let's get that finish now. 11 seconds. Watch. I bet they send it, man. Let's see. No sending. Well, that wasn't a good call then, was it? Anyways, 3 seconds left. 2, 1, nothing. Just totally still at that last moment, huh? A lot of volume came in there. It wasn't a bullish finish, I would say, but definitely more bullish than it could have been. It was looking like a bearish finish before. I was about to call for you to go down, man, but now I'm thinking you might go up. Well, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad we caught that. And it can be, that's the thing too, man. A lot of people get upset, but it can be a moment like that where things change, literally. And it's really important to wait for candle body closes on that note. 1 hour, the 1 hour looks great, yeah. As long as 29 minutes from now you close here or higher. You don't close kind of more neutral. I like what you're doing here. High to low, let's just see. I mean, dude, yeah, you actually, I take it back entirely. I don't think you move down at all. I'd be surprised if you move down. If you move down from here, the lowest I'd give you is 2.3 cents. But truthfully, I think you're moving up. And of course, you know, these relative targets, they might be relative for a moment, but 3.1 cents to 3.6 cents is your next kind of area right around this relative high, right? You might consolidate here for a little bit. End of the day, you move up, or the beginning of tomorrow, you move up, something like that. And when you move up, whenever you do consolidate in this area and then move up higher, you likely will see prices that are probably anything from, again, I would think like around 6.1 cents to 10 cents, if not higher than that, even 13, 14 cents, something like that. 2.8 cents now and climbing. I don't think I have anything else that I want to say. I think we made all the points, right? 4-hour RSI looks bullish as hell. Get that thing in the overbought zone. You've got 3 hours and 28 minutes to do it, and I think you're going to do it, man. 1 hour RSI, overbought, nice. Not too hot, but you're getting pretty hot, right? If we look back, actually, we look at this move. Whenever you got here in the RSI, you were at 86. That was at this high here. That was about halfway through this whole move. And then even then, you continued higher still. When you first got overbought like this here, you're overbought. You're just for a little bit overbought. That was equivalent to about this much time in this RSI. You're about here. Again, that was about halfway through this move. So if we were to potentially gauge that this move is halfway over, would I take it from the low to the high? Maybe I'd take it from here. I don't know. if we were to gauge that this move is halfway over, I mean, that would only take us up to 4 cents, right? Or maybe I'm measuring it wrong. Maybe it does take us up only to this area. Maybe it even does take us to 4 cents, and this is the area that we consolidate in before moving higher, right? All that to say, right, even if we do stop at 4 cents, even if we stop at 3.6 cents, whatever price it is, it'll probably be momentary. It won't even last a day, or if it does, a day at the most, and then we'll start resuming prices to the upside. I suspect by the end of today, we will have seen prices either here at 3.6 cents or there at 4.1 cents or somewhere around here by the end of today. And then going into the end of the day or going to the beginning of tomorrow, we'll pull back. We'll probably find support at 3.3 cents after we pull back, unless we find resistance. If we find resistance at the 1618, then we probably pull back to the 1272, which is at 3113. Let me try and make this as clear as I can be, okay, right? If by the end of today your resistance point is the purple line, then you will pull back to the pink line. If your resistance point is at 4.14 cents, you'll likely hold 3.34 cents. If, however, you find resistance at the orange line, the 1618 at 3.66 cents, you likely will pull back to the 1272, which is at 3.13 cents, and then move higher, okay? One way or another, whether you stop here and you move down, you stop there and you move down, you're moving higher, okay? And likely that target area that you're moving higher to will be achieved probably not by the end of this week, but by the end of next week, beginning of next week, somewhere in that time frame. And I think you'll be worth well above 6.5 cents, probably around 10 cents if I really had to guess. I'm repeating myself at this point. I got nothing else to say. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do think SwiftCoin has higher to go today. I do not expect that today will be a day like this day where you moved up 103%, or this day where you moved up 68%. I think today will be a good day. I mean, it's already a good day at 28%, but you might close only a little bit higher today. You're at 2.8 cents now. Nothing wrong with closing at 3.2 cents, 3.8 cents, somewhere in that zone. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Hit the like button. Bye-bye.